Friends for Change is a project that's getting our friends involved in trying to help make a difference in our environment, because obviously our planet is kind of suffering.
Disney's Friends for Change project, and it's all about trying to just make a change in the world.
Let's roll sound. We're rolling.
Disney Channel has such a powerful voice, and I love that when we all get to come together and use that voice for good.
So we're like just the start. Like this is the first 29 kids of the million.
Today is the day when it all comes together as cameras roll on the Friends for Change program for the first time. We're going to show you what it takes to keep a production this big, green, and environmentally friendly. We'll get a backstage tour and go behind the scenes on the music video for the Friends for Change anthem, Send It On.
We're rolling.
Friends for Change. Okay. That's what I came here for.
Action, action, everybody.
And best of all, we'll show you how to join us in the Friends for Change program to help make our world a better, greener place. Here on the set of Disney's Friends for Change program, 29 Disney stars are still arriving and anticipation is high. Crews are putting the finishing touches on the set so we can begin filming all the pieces that will become the Friends for Change program. Friends for Change was inspired by kids' enthusiasm to make a real difference in the future of the planet by joining together in practical, everyday projects designed around 4 main efforts. To conserve energy, which explores ways to save energy and cut down greenhouse gases. To conserve water by taking shorter showers and stopping leaks. To reduce waste by recycling and reusing resources. And to preserve natural habitats by cleaning up litter and planting trees. Conservation and the environment have always been important to the Walt Disney Company. And here today, this big group of Disney stars have come together with hopes of inspiring kids everywhere that our individual actions can help save the planet.
Let's roll camera. Action.
Do you really think you have the power to change the world? They say you're just a kid. They say you're just one person. I say wrong. You do have the power to change the world because you have friends. That's the idea behind Disney's Friends for Change. Friends joining together to make real change happen. With a million friends like you, we will change the world. You know what's really cool about all of us getting to come together is we're always so busy and we're always doing different things, and I think the important thing is that we all did make time to do this.
I think the power of friendship can really change the world because when people get together and do things together, it's a bigger voice. It's a number of people, and that's why it's amazing for us to be here with our friends, being able to do this.
It's really fun. It's a good chance for like the newer cast members to meet everyone else, so it's fun.
Friends for Change. Here we go. This is what we came for.
We're gonna do it right here.
We're all set. Copy that. We were walking in.
It's like a 30-second thing, right?
30 seconds of gold.
Look at this. This is awesome.
Happen again.
I need this in my room. All right, here we go, guys. And action.
Here's how we get started. Look, join Friends for Change. Take a pledge. Join Friends for Change and take the pledge.
I, Selena. I, Demi.
I'm Miley.
And I, Emily. I, Brenda.
And I'm Mitchell.
I, Chelsea.
And I, Brandon.
Hi, Nick. Hi, Kevin.
And I, Joe.
Promise to register and pledge. Hey, Reg and pledge.
Reg and pledge.
We promise to reg and pledge allegiance to the planet on which we stand.
The pledge, it's a promise. It's a promise to making the world a greener place.
You can register and pledge. That's a huge thing, reg and pledge. That's kind of like our motto.
The fact that we all made pledges personally, and I did one with my best friend, and I did it with a group of people, doing it together, it just made it feel right.
Everyone here has made the Friends for Change pledge, and you can too. We'll be organizing group projects, and through each step of the program, kids like us will learn small, specific actions that we can take to help reach our goals, like these.
Okay, so there's this thing called phantom power, and even if you don't know it, if you leave something plugged in, even while it's turned off, it still draws power. So you plug all of your appliances into a power strip. Turn off the power strip, so all these things stop drawing power. And so I just made a big difference with the touch of a button.
One easy tip to help save electricity is to just shut off a light when nobody's in the hallway. As you can see, well, we're in the hallway, but I mean, it's not being used right now, so we'll just... there we go.
And when you do need to keep the lights on, use CFLs, compact fluorescent lights. They save energy, they're a great way to help the environment.
Don't leave taps running, and when you see them on, turn them off. It's a simple way to save the planet.
Hey guys, so one of the easiest things to do to help save the environment is to recycle paper. I mean, it's as simple as taking all your trash, crumbling it, and tossing it in the recycling bin. See how easy that was?
Awesome.
All right, let's shoot. And action.
You know we like making music together. Oh, so close.
And action.
You know why we like making music together? Because together we make something greater than anything we could do by ourselves.
This month, friends everywhere are going to take action to save energy and reduce pollution.
One friend is powerful.
1 million friends can be unstoppable.
Great. Let's cut and make a couple tweaks. That's very nice.
What are you guys doing? This better work.
When you go to school and someone sees you recycling that maybe you don't even know, that might inspire them. So I don't think that people sometimes realize just how the little things mean the entire world.
We're not saying, you know, with your parents' help or with your teacher's help. We're like, no, with you. Like, there's no one else that is needed but you and your friends.
Why not change something that's so simple to change and make things greener to make your home base, your home, and this earth last longer?
A large production like Friends for Change requires a lot of people and a lot of resources, but the actors and the production have made a commitment to keep the process as environmentally friendly as possible.
Well, what's really cool about just actually shooting Friends for Change is that we're being green here.
All of the plants on set are alive and will be planted outside after the shoot. The wood is reclaimed and recycled, and most of the food served is organic.
It's awesome that the production stepped up and tried to make a difference while they're working on a production that's trying to make a difference.
There are recycling bins everywhere, even in the food. Like, it's just as green as possible.
So healthy.
We were served organic food today for lunch, and it was delicious. And not only is it good for the environment, but it's also good for you. So it's a win-win.
Eating organically is always a good thing. All the food is completely organic, sustainably grown, and locally grown too. How's everybody doing? Cooking organically.
We're doing what we can, man.
Perfect. So what are we doing today?
Yogurt chicken with roasted root vegetables.
Sounds very healthy.
And it's very delicious.
Coming up, I'll give a tour of the Friends for Change sets. And then we'll get to hang out backstage while we shoot the music video for our Friends for Change anthem, featuring Miley, Demi, Selena, and the Jonas Brothers. Have you joined Friends for Change yet? Log on to disney.com/friendsforchange and take the pledge. Join us. We need you.